I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Remember, I am not an Igbo man. I'm an Orobo man. But I hate injustice. I did a video once some time ago. Why do you hate Igbos in their own country? I like Nigeria. I love Nigeria. I love a united Nigeria. But why do you hate Igbos in their own country? And some stupid mumutions, tribal bigots with calcified brains attacked me. I didn't read their responses. Just my son was informing me. Listen, after 56 years, somebody was bold enough to say that it wasn't an Igbo coup in 1966 that killed the then Prime Minister, that subsequently led to the Civil War. I was 7 years old in 1966. I started listening to radio very early. I started reading newspapers very early. So I followed the sequence of events to an extent. Listen, there's something called schema. Schema is the files in your brain based on information that you have heard that forms the framework for your analysis and response to information and to people. And so a great percentage of people of northern extraction had the impression that the Igbos were the ones who planned the coup. And it has turned out to be untrue from Babangida's reports and from the reports of several others, including Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu. I have lived with the Igbos. They are not the picture your evil fathers painted for you or painted to you that is determining your reaction to them. There might be few unscrupulous people, just like in every other tribe. But the Igbos are very, very patriotic citizens. Imagine the number of people that died during the Civil War. Imagine the starvation of children. Imagine abandoned properties. Imagine those killed in the north. Pregnant women, their bellies were opened and children were exterminated. That's one of the greatest evils we ever committed in this country. And we must apologize to the Igbo nation. We must compensate them. And if they are saying they don't want to be in this country, they have a solid point. Let me just continue with this video. Let me not break the videos up. Now, one of the heroes of June 12 was an Igbo man, Professor Humphrey Wonsu. Professor Humphrey Wonsu was the chairman of NEC, National Electoral Commission. He insisted on doing the right thing. They were supposed to be given national awards. He conducted the freest and fairest election in the history of Nigeria, June 12. Despite all the pressures for him to do contrary, he insisted on the right thing being done. He was intimidated, he was threatened, but he stood his ground until one judge one justice, I called his name in the other video, I can't remember his name now, passed a judgment. One Ikpeme passed placed an order. 12 at night, passed an order at night. Her court held at night, whether it was a coven, I don't know. And then the justice from the north stopped the release of the results. I told you that Kama is not an Indian. Kama is not an Indian. He is all over the world. That man died of COVID during the time of COVID. Professor Humphrey Wonsu died on October 24th, 2024. He will be buried March 28th, 2025. He was interviewed by Showore Sahara reporters 10 years ago, and he gave his reasons. He gave his own narration that Abiola won the June 12 election. He is an Igbo man from Anambra State. I believe that he deserves a national honor. I believe that the INEC office should be named after Professor Humphrey Wonsu. Why? With barest resources, with barest technology, he was able to conduct the freest and fairest election. He was an Igbo man. It was a Yoruba man, a Muslim, and King Gibe, another Muslim that won. But the Igbo man insisted that he should be made president. He declared the results that he won. Now, with so much technology, beavers, whatever, IREV, we gave billions to somebody. I call you name now, go say how they do cyberbullying. We gave you billions. You couldn't conduct an election freely and fairly. Beavers was turning round and round. Listen, karma will catch up with you. If you want to write a book, before the launching of the book, karma will catch up with you. Your wickedness will affect you as your wickedness affected people and their generations. It will also affect you. Wicked people. Professor Humphrey Wonsu deserves a national award. President Tinubu, you were part of the struggle for June 12. Name INEC building after Professor Humphrey Wonsu so that any person approaching that building will know, like as Chinua Achebe wrote, there was a country, that there was an election. Do this for fair play and justice. I'm going to do another video on some northern officers, Colonel Umar and his group, that wanted Abiola to be installed as president. I will do another video about Yoruba elders that ganged up against Abiola. So remove this schema from your brain where you have Yoruba Ronu, you have Arewa, you have stupid ideas in your brains that make you tribal bigots and idiots according to the Greek philosophy of politics. With a vex, so our elders are passing away. The baton is coming to us, the next group of elders. We must tell the truth so that our children can be set free. There is no Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa in this country, or Fulani in this country. It is only wicked, selfish bandits. Banditry, according to Marco Cipolla, is when people take from the country without contributing to it. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. Area grandfather, the vex. The vex. 56 years of mislabeling a tribe, a nation, the Igbo nation. 56 years. Now these cowards are talking. I'm Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you. Nigeria go better.